Welcome to Langmaster Global. Here, you can learn English by listening to short and interesting stories. Today, we ask some people, what is the kindest thing a stranger has done for you? Let's listen to their answers and practice English together. Lost a wallet, get a friend. 2 years ago, I traveled to Paris. It was my first time there. Everything was beautiful, until my wallet was stolen. I lost all my cash and cards. I was standing at the front desk of my hotel. I said, "Please, I can explain. I just need one night." The man at the desk looked unsure. Then a woman behind me stepped forward. She said, "I'll pay for her." I turned around in shock. She was tall, with short brown hair and kind eyes. I said, "You don't even know me." She smiled and said, "I've been in your place before." She gave her credit card. The man gave me the room key. After that, we sat and talked in the hotel cafe. Her name was Emily. She was from Canada and loved art. She said, "Maybe one day, you'll help someone too." Now I always carry a little extra money in my bag. Not for me, but maybe for the next person who needs help. A little girl brushed my hair. Last year, I went to a big family party. There were many people, relatives, kids, music, and food. But I didn't feel happy. I had a bad week at work. I felt tired, stressed, and a little lost. At the party, I sat alone on the couch. I didn't talk to anyone. I just watched the children run around. Then, a little girl came to me. She looked about 3 years old. She was holding a pink toy comb. She climbed up next to me and said, "Your hair is messy." I laughed. It was true. She began to gently comb my hair. She was very serious, like a little hairdresser. Her mom came running and said, "I'm so sorry. She always does this to her dolls." I smiled and said, "It's okay. I needed this." The little girl looked at me and said, "You look better now." She gave me the comb and ran away. That small moment changed my day. I stood up, joined the family, and started talking to others. I even danced a little. Later that night, I looked at the pink comb in my pocket. It reminded me, sometimes healing doesn't need words. Just a small, kind moment. Sticker from a toddler. One morning, I was late for work. I missed the bus. Then I spilled coffee on my shirt. It was a bad start. At lunch, I went to the store to buy a snack. I stood in line, feeling tired and annoyed. Then I heard a small voice. "Here," said a tiny hand. I looked down and saw a toddler. She was holding a shiny star sticker. "For you," she said. Her mom smiled and said, "She likes to give out stickers. You're the lucky one today." I took the sticker and said, "Thank you. It's beautiful." The girl clapped her hands and laughed. I put the sticker on my phone. She gave me a big thumbs up and waved goodbye. I walked out of the store smiling. That little sticker stayed on my phone for weeks. It made me smile every time I saw it. It reminded me, a bad morning doesn't mean a bad day. Lost in Spain. I was at a train station in Spain. It was 10 o'clock at night. My phone died. I had no phone signal, and I could not find the way to my hotel. "Where is this place?" I said to myself. I was very tired and scared. Then, a man in a blue jacket walked to me. He said, "Are you lost?" His name was Miguel. I told him my hotel's name. Miguel looked at a map on his phone. He said, "It's far. Come, I will walk with you." We walked for 20 minutes. Miguel talked with me in English. He said, "Don't worry, you're not alone." We found the hotel. I asked for Miguel's email. I said, "Thank you so much, you saved me. Can I buy something for you as a gift?" He smiled and said, "Don't worry, I want to help. You are a nice person, let's keep in touch." To this day, I still text Miguel every month. We talk about life, work and family. This summer, I will go to Spain. I am looking forward to seeing Miguel. Old man at the airport. Last week, I missed my flight in Chicago. I needed to come home because my daughter was sick. I had to wait 6 hours. I sat alone in the airport lounge. I was sad and worried. Suddenly, an old man sat next to me. He looked at me and smiled. Then he said, "Do you like puzzles?" His name was George. He showed me a newspaper with a crossword puzzle. He said, "Let's solve it together." Then, we talked about words, places, and music. We laughed a lot. George told me stories about his wife and dog. He told me that he also had a daughter. He said, "Kids get sick all the time. You should not be too worried. Stay strong and happy when you meet her." After 2 hours, I forgot my stress. I decided to go buy a teddy bear for my daughter. George said, "You are a really good dad." Then it was time for his flight, and he left. I hope one day I can meet him again. Car breakdown in the desert. Last summer, I drove across Arizona. Arizona is famous for its summer heat. It was very hot, very dry and very quiet. Suddenly, my car stopped. No signal, no town, nothing. I did not know what to do. I tried to stay calm and waited. After half an hour, no one came. I sat in the car. I was so scared. My phone was at 60%. After 1 hour, no one showed up. My phone was at 40% then. I walked out of my car. I decided that I would walk to the nearest house. Suddenly, a big truck came. A woman got out and asked, "Car trouble?" The woman was about 45 years old. Her name was Lisa. She had short hair, dark eyes and a warm smile. She had water, tools and snacks. She looked at the car and said, "Your battery is dead, I can help." She fixed the battery, then gave me cold water and a sandwich. I almost cried. "Thank you so much," I said. Lisa smiled. We all need help sometimes. Lisa was going to her son's house, so she left quickly. I did not have the chance to get her number. But to this day, I still remember her smile. I hope she has a great life. Red umbrella in Tokyo. 5 years ago, I went to Tokyo, Japan. It was a solo trip, so I stayed alone at my hotel. That day, I was outside when it started to rain. It rained very hard. It rained for 2 hours. But I didn't have an umbrella. I could not go out. And I could not walk to the shop to buy an umbrella. I was a little worried. I wanted to go home. Then, a woman came beside me. She held a red umbrella. She did not know how to say it. So she just led me under her umbrella. Her name was Hannah. We walked together to the bus station. She said, "Sorry, I do not speak English well." I said, "Don't worry, you are helping me." She smiled and asked, "You are visiting?" I said, "Yes, I love Japan." Then she said, "I have free time. Want to see the temple?" I said, "Really? Yes." We ate lunch, saw a temple, and talked for 2 hours. That day, a stranger became a friend. All because of an umbrella. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed those special stories and that they helped you practice your English? Do you have a memorable moment with a stranger? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting stories. Keep learning and see you in the next video.